3, 2, 1. Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Wolfie here. We are back. Now, as always, if the first thing you could do on this video is hit that like and hit the subscribe button and hit that bell if you haven't already. The aim, as always, can we hit 10k before FIFA 21? That is the big aim. I never thought we'd even hit 1k, so never mind the fact we're at like 3.5k now. Just want to say a huge thank you, and it wouldn't be done without you guys turning up to the video, well, turning up to my channel every video at 11 AM and bang, showing some support. And also, if you can drop my Twitch a follow. I don't really plug my Twitch a lot, but I do stream every day on Twitch. www.twitch.tv/Connor Woolf. The link will be down in the description. It is free to follow me on Twitch. I do stream all of my weekend league games, all of my rewards and all that. So if you want to do that, King Bob is your uncle. Now, in today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to review the community team of the season and the EFL team of the season. Obviously, there'll be no gameplay in these reviews. I'm just going by like face value stats and in terms of skill moves and weak foot. And the price that I would recommend paying for these cards. I'm not a trader, but I'm just saying in terms of what I think this card is worth rather than what the market is saying it's worth, if that kind of makes sense. Now, we'll start off with the reserves. The reserves and the subs don't really look that great, if I'm being honest. Forgive me now, straight away, right? I'm really bad with names if I say the name wrong. But Grimaldo, 5'7", high medium, 3-star skill moves, 2-star weak foot, 93 pace. Very good card, because this year, in terms of fullbacks, they don't need height and physicality. So because of his high pace, really good stamina, it's 92 agility and 95 balance and like 92 dribbling. That'll be this card on the ball, and like in terms of accelerating and sprint speed, will be rapid, especially because he's small. Always feel like smaller players are more quicker. I know that sounds weird, but really good stamina. I would 100% buy this card. As of right now on Footwiz, I'm recording this on 6:49 on Friday, as they've just dropped. As of right now, this card is apparently 85 grand. I would pay that. 100% I'd pay that. 100% I'd pay that, without a shadow of a doubt. Now then, second one, we've got Dembele. He does have a Future Stars card, and at the moment he is 130 grand. 6 foot, 4-star skill moves. Don't know if I like the look of that. 6 foot, 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Really, would I use this card? No. Do I think this card would be good if you're someone that doesn't mind like a clunky striker? 100%. Would I use him? No way in hell. The lack of skill moves, the fact of, because I always say on a striker, if they don't have 5-star skill moves, they need to have 5-star weak foot. I don't like 4-star, 4-star, or like 4-star, 3-star. That is a big no-no from me. But this card does look solid. 95 attack positioning, 94 finishing, 93 shot power. The shot power would be good. So he'll actually finish a lot more than what he should because of the high shot power. Good ball control, good composure, really good jumping and strength. Although that jumping is irrelevant, but strength is good. Good card, solid. 130 grand, I wouldn't pay that. I'd probably pay about 60 grand for that card, if that. Now, Galovski, the goalkeeper, 6'4". Apparently right now he's going to be around about 50 grand. I'd pay that. I think all keepers are trash apart from a certain few, like Ter Stegen, Alisson, Van der Sar, Schmeichel. So, would I use this card? Probably not. Do I think he'd do the job in goal? Yeah, because I think all keepers are the same on FIFA. Mukili. Yo, alright, this card looks decent. Alright, he's coming in at, apparently now, he is 370 grand as of right now. Obviously, when you're watching this video tomorrow, the prices will have settled a lot more. That the price will be what, around about they're at. 6'1", medium work rates. Is very good on a centre back. He plays in the Bundesliga, so he'd be a little bit desirable. 3-star. Really quick. Yeah, I'd use that card 100%. Good strength, good reactions, good ball control, good agility and balance for a centre back. I would definitely use this card. He'll feel quick as well because he's got good agility and good balance. 99 jumping also makes up for the fact he's only, I say only 6'1", but it makes up for that. Yeah, 100%. Would I pay the 370 grand? No. I'd pay for Mukili about 200 grand tops. Pepe, what a beast he was at Real Madrid. 6'2", medium-high work rates, 2-star, 3-star. Apparently he is coming in at 50 grand, 48 grand. I probably would pay about 30 grand for that card tops. He looks alright. I think you'd only use him if you're like a Porto fan, or you're like a Portuguese fan, or you have some like affiliation, you loved him at Real Madrid, etc. He's an alright card. Now Simon, hasn't he got 5-star weak foot? Yeah, okay. 5-star weak foot. He's 265 grand. Okay, 5-star weak foot, 4-star, 100% usable. Absolutely rapid. Yeah, that card's good. The lack of finishing's not irrelevant, but the lack of finishing gets evened out by the high shot power. So even though he's got 85 finishing, it'll feel like about a 90 finishing because of his high shot power. So like more shots will go in because of the high shot power, especially near post shots. The higher shot power on a near post shot, the more likely it is to go in. Really good agility. Yeah, this card, I would 100. Apparently right now on Xbox, he's 265 grand. I would 1,000,000% I'd pay that. 1,000,000% pay that. Definitely that shadow of a doubt. Now Bentancur, he is apparently 140 grand. 4-star, medium, 6'2". Yeah, I'd pay that. I'd pay 140 grand for that card, that shadow of a doubt. 150 grand for a very solid CDM in the Serie A. Yeah. I think he'll drop to about 100 grand. 100 grand's I think what I'd pay for him. He also gets like a strong link to CR7 and stuff like that, to like the player moment standard. You got to think about these things, so he'll be a little bit more expensive for that reason. But I would definitely use this card as a CDM. 100%. Good reactions, really good ball control and dribbling, so his like drag backs and stuff will feel nice. Yeah, I'd use him. Lucas Leiva, he's apparently coming in at 62 grand. Yeah, he looks good, just a low pace. I think he's one of them cards that if you got him red, you'd use him, but I don't think you go out and buy him. Like, he looks okay. Does that make sense? He looks okay. Definitely one of the worst ones you can get. Just looks okay. Would I use him as a CDM? Probably. He'll feel really good on the ball because of the high agility and high balance and high reactions. Really good composure as well. He'd be a good card, just the lack of pace would be noticeable in like a sweaty weekend league game. Leno, like I've already said in terms of the keeper, he's coming in at around about 70 grand. I'd pay it, but all keepers are the same, bar a few, so I wouldn't use him. Courtois, I would actually use this card. He is coming in at around about, as of right now, 137 grand. I'll definitely use him because he's big at 6'6". He'd be a solid keeper, yeah. He'd be up there with the Testegens and the Schmeichels, etc. Now, Tiago, he's coming in at 167 grand. I would use this card for one reason and one reason only. The fact he's got 5-star skills. A 5-star skills centre mid are hard to come by. You've only got Pogba, Tiago, Baggio, players like that that have only got the 5-star skills. So I would use this card. Look at that agility and balance. Look at the dribbling stats, man. That card would be solid. I would 100% pay 150 grand. But if you're someone that doesn't use skills, he's kind of like one of those meh players. He's not good at anything. He's not great at anything. He's just good at a few things. So he hasn't got great defending. He hasn't got great shooting. He's just got good defending and good shooting. So he's one of them that's a bit hard to... Would I pay 167 grand? No, I'd pay about 100 grand for Tiago. Godin, I wouldn't pay anything for this card. He's 165 grand. The low agility and low balance will mean he'll turn like a truck. I mean, if you're someone that doesn't manually use your centre-backs, he's got really low stamina as well. If you're someone that doesn't manually use your centre-backs, Godin would be good. But if you're someone that does use your centre-backs a lot like me, no chance in Jose. Apparently, he's 165 grand. I'd pay about 50 grand for that card, if that. PK is apparently 300 grand. No way would I pay 300 grand for that card. I mean, the low acceleration will mean he'll feel slow as anything. A lot of people love this Scream card. I wasn't one of them. I really didn't like him. But I'd probably pay 100 grand for that card tops. I probably wouldn't even pay that because of the low acceleration and the really low balance and agility. I mean, he'll be like Virgil van Dijk, but without the pace, if that makes sense. So if you're someone that does sit deep with your defensive line, he will be good. Now, this card, man. Joe Gomez is apparently 1.7 milli. I'd pay that all day long. I'd pay 1.7 milli. I paid 1.6 for Moments Rio, and I think this card looks better than Moments Rio. So I would 100% pay for him. This card would be the best centre-back in the game, bar Team of the Year, Virgil van Dijk, 100%. And he also does get a strong link to Van Dijk as well, which I know a lot of people will be looking at. Yeah, I'd be all over that card, man. I would be all over that card without a shadow of a doubt, man. That card looks solid as anything, man. I have to admit, I'd pay that. I'd pay whatever for that card, because I think he'd be the best centre-back on the game. Now, Fernandinho, he's coming in at around about 290 grand. I'd probably pay that. Medium high, 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. Would I pay 290 grand for him? No, I'd probably pay about 200 for a card like that. He'd be a really good CDM. If you're looking for like what I call my De Jong as like an out-and-out CDM, he'd be perfect as your out-and-out CDM. I'd 100% recommend him for that. I'd probably pay 200 grand tops. The reactions and the ball control and the composure and the shot power and long shots are good as well. Yeah, he'd be a really good CDM. Now, Casimiro is coming in at 194 grand. Meh. No, I wouldn't pay that. I'd pay about 80 grand for this card tops because of the low acceleration, the low agility. It would be a really good CDM, but not a great CDM. Does that make sense? So it'd be a good CDM, not a great CDM, because he's not quick enough. He won't cover the ground enough. 6'1", medium high is really good though. 2-star skill moves is honking as well. I'd probably pay, he's coming in at 194 and now I'd pay about 70, 80 grand for that card. Right, Sergio Busquets, same story as Casimiro, I'd probably pay like 50 grand for this card. He's coming in at 99 grand. He's just too slow, unfortunately. The defending and the dribbling and the passing are insane. But he's just too slow. He doesn't suit the meta of FIFA, unfortunately. I'd pay like 70 grand for that card tops, and I wouldn't use him without a shot. I'd never use him. Now, Brandt is coming in at 270 grand. 6'1", medium work rates are good. 4-star, 4-star. He'd be a really good outside cam in a 4-2-3-1 as like a Ram or a Lamb 100%. He would also be, if you're someone that plays a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, so for example like a 4-3-1-2 or a 4-1-2-1-2, he'd be insane. Even as like a Rude Hullet role, for example, like a centre mid in a 4-4-2, it'd be perfect. The fact that that ball control and the dribbling, the finishing, the attack positioning, the shot power, they're all insane. I'd 100% recommend this card. I'd probably pay about 200 grand tops for that card. Probably, yeah, 200 grand tops, mate. Now, Zaha, he's coming in at 950 grand. I wouldn't pay a mil for this card in a shadow of a doubt. I mean, the reason why he's a mil, okay, is because he's 5-star skill moves and he's Premier League, okay? That is a very desirable attacking card. Even for someone like me, I would use this card just because of the skill moves. And also the high agility, high balance. Look at that ball control, dribbling and composure as well. Also, look at the attack positioning, finishing and shot power. That's a good card. I wouldn't pay a mil for him though. I'd pay like 500 grand tops. Probably pay half the mil that he's currently sitting at on Xbox. But you remember you got to remember that he's BPL, so you have to pay a bit of a premium for BPL cards. So I'd probably pay like a milli tops, 100%. Now I'll probably pay 500 grand tops, sorry, for Zaha. Philippe Anderson's coming in at 900 grand. 4-star, 4-star, high medium. Good card. Wow, he's got really good in games. I'd pay about 500 grand for that top. Same as Zaha. Excuse me. The 4-star, 4-star is the issue. He's got really good shot power and really good long shots. And really, like, his dribbling stats are amazing. Bar the reactions, his dribbling stats are perfect. I would use this card as an outside Lamb or a Ram in a 4-2-3-1 or like a left mid or a right mid in a 4-4-2. Or as an outside centre mid in a narrow, as like your attacking centre mid in a narrow, he'd be perfect. Even as like the Rude Hullet role in a centre mid in a 4-4-2, he'd be insane. I just think he's massively overpriced. 910 grand for that card's massively overpriced, unfortunately. So that's my review of the community. Now what we're going to do is we're going to review the EFL. I'm not going to take long on the EFL because unless you're like a EFL fanboy in terms of like, unless you support bloody... I don't even know who these are. It's just but unless you support like Portsmouth or like Wickham, someone like that, you're not going to use these cards, are you? But there are a few standouts. This Cash at right back looks insane. High work rates, 5'10", absolutely rapid with really good stamina. The problem is actually he's English, so you can link him in quite easily. The problem is unless they're like a nation from a popular nation, it's going to be really hard to use these EFL players. At the end of the day, like Curtis looks really good, 4-star, 4-star, high, but he's Irish. So, who's going to use him? He's apparently coming in at... How much is Cash? Cash is 30 grand. I'd pay that. Curtis is coming in at 17 grand. Like, discard. I'd probably pay that. Jakobsen's coming in at 15 grand. So, discard. Once again, he looks a good card. He looks a really solid card. But the problem you're going to have is linking him. Unless you're someone like me that's got icons. How are you going to link this card, you know? How are you going to link this card? He looks good, don't get me wrong. But the links just kill the price. Henry's coming in at like 15 grand. Again, they just look like nothing cards. 3-star, 3-star. He just looks like a normal Team of the Week card, doesn't he? He doesn't look like a Team of the Season card. But if you're someone that supports Oxford, you're going to go and pick up this card, aren't you? 100%. Me, last year, I'm a Villa fan. Tammy Abraham, I went and brought Team of the Season Tammy Abraham and Team of the Season Jack Grealish last year. Damn right I did. Damn right. Yeah, damn right I did. Don't mean they're any good, but I brought them. Now, this card's a bit of a different one, alright? 15 grand. Look at his agility and balance for a centre-back. He will feel a lot quicker than 78 pace because of the high agility and high balance. I would actually recommend this card for a discard value, and he's English, so he's easy to link up. I would genuinely use this card. Whitman or Whiteman, in terms of 6'1", CDM, plays for Doncaster. Once again, he'd be a solid CDM because of his high agility and high balance. He'd feel rapid on the ball. He'd feel really agile on the ball. He's coming in apparently he's extinct, so I'm guessing he's a little bit more. But he'd feel really good on the ball, man, 100%. Now, we've got Dabo. He's coming in at what? He's going to be discard. I'm just going to suggest this guy's discard value. This is like a Team of the Week card. Unless you're a Coventry fan, you're not going to use this card, are you? Then you got Palmer, keeper. I mean, I'm just not going to say anything about Palmer. He'll be trash because he's a keeper that looks no different than Jordan Pickford, you know. Kirk, he plays for Crew Alexander. Really good agility and balance. He'll be a fun card to use. 3-star, 3-star, maybe not. He's coming in at probably 15 grand. I wouldn't use this card. No, he just looks like a Team of the Week card. Rodak in net. He's apparently extinct. 6'5". Once again, you know the crap we are. You know what I always say with keepers. Okay, hold on. Williams. He's a left-footed right back. That's an issue. But look at that agility and balance, man. Okay. He plays for Exeter, though, so unless you're an Exeter fan. He's English, though, so you can link him quite easily. But that card looks solid, man. 100%. Solid card. 5 for 8 is a bit of an issue, but oh well. I God for the life of me how you say his name. He plays for Rotherham, though. But this card, yeah. I'd be a fan of this card. 83 pace. Look at the agility. Yeah. This card would feel really quick if you manually use him, which you know I like to do. So I'd 100% recommend this card without a shadow of a doubt. I probably wouldn't pay more than like 20 grand for him, though, because at the end of the day, he's still playing in League 3. So, right, in terms of Ajayi, he plays for West Brom. Now, this is where it gets a little bit different because there's a lot of good players here from the Championship, so a lot of people are probably going to use these cards. 6'4", 85 pace, and look at that agility as well. Yeah, this card would be solid. Apparently, he's coming in at 40 grand. Yeah, I'd pay 40 grand for that. This card, again, you'd have to link him with icons or Championship players, which is the issue. He'd be solid, 100%. I'd pay the 40 grand without a shadow of a doubt. Ben Rama, he's coming in at 76 grand. Would I pay 76 grand for that? I'd pay about 50 grand tops for that Ben Rama. 4-star, 4-star high-low. How he hasn't got 5-star skill moves, I would love to know. But 4-star, 4-star, I'd pay 50 grand for that card. He'd be a fun card to use, that shadow of a doubt. Now, this card here, Mattias Pariah, this card's solid, man. 200 grand. 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, so he's very left-footed, very left-footed. Kind of like a Maradona-esque, or like a Griezmann-esque, very left-footed. But this card would be insane, man. Really good dribbling. Look at that agility and balance and ball control and dribbling, man. Yeah. Really good attack positioning, really good finishing. He'd be an insane outside cam. Like, you know, like a Lam or a Ram in a 4-2-3-1 or like a left mid or a right mid in a 4-4-2. He would be insane. 100% recommend that Pariah. 100%. Now, after that, we have got Swift. He's coming in at 30 grand. Plays in the Championship. Yo, good card. Kind of like, I'd probably pay 30 grand. I'd probably pay like 20 grand for that card. Really good agility. He'd feel good on the ball. But once again, not good enough defensive stats and not good enough attacking stats to play like neither here nor there. So I wouldn't really use this card. Now this card here, okay, Calvin Phillips coming in at 760 grand. This card looks insane. I hate to say it, right? But this card looks like possibly the best CDM on the game at the moment. Obviously, as the season goes on, it will change. But this card, man, yeah. As a CDM, he'd be a joke. I'm actually tempted to use. I'm really thinking of picking him up. I really am thinking of picking him up, you know. This card looks a joke, bro. Yeah. I wouldn't... The issue is with this card, okay, I wouldn't pay 760 grand just because you have to link him with icons or Championship. I think that takes away a lot of value for him. But if you're looking at just face card value of a card, so in terms of look at the card and just look at the stats, he's the best CDM on the game, in my opinion. Maybe Vieira or Hullet, but they're different, like... They're different level. They're a lot more expensive than that. So in terms of value, I'd say the best CDM on the game, without a shadow of a doubt. Excuse me. This card looks insane. 10 out of 10 recommend, but just not for 700 grand. Pay like 500 grand just because of the links. Mitrovic is 135 grand. I wouldn't pay that. 3-star skill moves is dead. 4-star weak foot. I'd pay about 30 grand for that card, if that. Really good attack positioning and finishing and shot power, though. Really good. It'd be good if you don't like skill moves. So if you're not bothered about your card having no skill moves, he'd be alright. If you're looking for like a target man, he'd be good. I wouldn't recommend him. I'll probably pay about 40-30 grand for that card, if that. And then last but not least, we've got Doyle. 26 grand coming in from Swindon. Really good agility. Wait, what is he? 2-star, 3-star. Oh, that's dead. 2-star, 3-star. Really good agility and balance, though. This card would feel amazing on the ball. Look at that agility and balance. This card on the ball would feel so quick, especially because he's 5'11" as well. Yeah, this card on the ball would feel nice. He's coming in at 26 grand. I'd probably pay 20 grand for that card. So, anyway, guys, that is going to be... Actually, you know what I'll do? I've got 5 packs to open at the end of this video, so we'll do it. We've got 5 packs. Are we going to pack one? Probably not, but let's get it anyway. Let's see if we can actually pack one in the last little pack opening. These are just save packs from like Weekend League and stuff like that and Rivals. I doubt we're going to pack anything. This is the RTG account anyway, which I'm not really that fussed about because I'm all about the main account pay to win it anyway. So apart from packing like Joe Gomez and that, there's not a lot we can really do anyway. But as always, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please hit that like and the subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, hit that bell so you get a notification every time I upload a video. But I do upload at the same time every day, 11 AM every day without fail is my upload time. So you guys, if you guys are regulars, you'll know when my videos go live, 11 AM. You know, this video will go live tomorrow as I'm recording this at 11 AM. If you guys did enjoy this type of video, by the way, let me know in the comment section. Do you want me to do this for every team of the season? No, it's not. That's just boards, isn't it? Do you want me to do this for every team of the season? So on a Saturday morning, I will give you my honest opinion. And then during the week, I'm going to review some of these players in terms of gameplay-wise anyway. So you will see some gameplay in the, like, reviewish part, like the player reviews. I think this week I'm definitely going to look at reviewing, oh, it's a nice kit. I definitely want to look at reviewing Joe Gomez this week. I think Joe Gomez is going to probably go in the team, you know, actually. Because that Joe Gomez looks like a joke of a card, man. Absolute joke of a card. Right, we've got another one. We've got one more mega pack and one more rare players pack. I'm not expecting anything from this because we only had like what 5 packs saved. People will have had hundreds of packs saved. So, is a walkout of boards? Just the boards. Who's it gonna be? German? No one. No one interesting that I'm bothered about anyway. That's what I always say. Right, bang, bang, bang. No one really. We only have 2 duplicates. So, Akin Thief. Anyway, we do have a 50k pack here, so let's see who we get. If you guys, as always, as I've always said though, as I've already said, if you did enjoy this video, please hit that like and please hit that subscribe button. Let's get well on the way. Well, mind you, we're well on the way anyway, but let's get on the way to 5k. Wait, is that team of the season? No. English. Oh, it's gonna be an EFL one, isn't it? Yo, we actually get one. Let's go, boys. What a... Oh, it's probably like the worst one you can get as well. As always, we do pack a team of the season. So I don't know what the title of this video is going to be now because we've packed one. I actually don't know. In the Villa kit, Darbo, my boy. I'm just going to keep him first owner team of the season. Might as well keep the boy, innit? Let's get it, my man. Jeez. Looks absolutely trash. Plays for Coventry. But let's get it, boys. We did pack one. That is going to be the end of the video. I will see you next time. Peace.